What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the third video on the Simplicity Systems channel. Today we're going to be talking about Vue.js and how we can kind of implement that into our resumes that we, if you remember, we built last week using HTML and CSS. So we have our resume up here, but we just wanted to use this first component, the first heading. And you may be asking yourself, what is Vue.js? Well, there's this nice website over here that kind of gives you a little introduction about what it is. Basically, it's like it's a very adoptable language that you can integrate into your HTML and some other languages to make it more cohesive and easier to use. So you can definitely use this. This is where I got most of my code from that I implemented over here in HTML. I basically just copied or forked over my original data for all the CSS to keep my formatting in check. And then HTML, I only have up to my heading. So let's jump on into kind of what I did. So I kept everything that I originally had first. And then this is kind of where it changes. So you see these like double bracket things where I have full name, description, subheading 1, subheading 2, keynotes. Those are kind of like the identifiers. So those are what is kind of describing it down here in our actual data. And kind of like identifying where it should make changes. And it kind of just makes it easier from the original HTML. So if you look at these identifiers, you can see that I have about about five. And basically down here, you can see that they're the same right here. So like if you were to change this right here, it would change just instantly. So Nick Foles, long live the GOAT, Nick Foles. And then it just instantly updates on here, but unfortunately we're not Nick Foles, so we'll change that back. And then you can see that that identifier was up here, and so that kind of just changes it instantly. I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm kind of still learning. So this is kind of how far I've gotten. But basically all those all these identifiers up here, they kind of match something down here that I'm going to be changing. So as you can see, I got my description right here, and I got my 2 subheadings, and then all my keynotes and my photo. And that's basically a component as a whole. So I hope that everyone was able to take something away from this video. And I know that we're all still learning together, but I can't wait to see what we have in store for next week. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks, gang.